So I just feel like guys don't really know how to start conversations with women. It's slightly awkward talking to a guy because they kind of just engage in small talk that makes it really awkward or kind of just makes it creepy to have a good conversation with. I think it's pretty normal for guys to come up and have a conversation. I just think that when approaching women, men do not need to put this label in their head that we're reaching out to women with sole intention that we're possibly going to date that woman. I think if you keep it really friendly and natural, then the conversation just rolls out very naturally and it kind of is very smooth in that sense. So here are 6 conversation starters that can help you have a great conversation with a female. So the very first way is disarming questions, which is basically asking simple questions to keep the conversation rolling. So in this case, like for example, let's say you like someone at a wedding, and the easiest thing to do is just go up to them and be like, when are the dances starting? Or have you checked out the food buffet? Or what are your thoughts on what the bride is wearing? So kind of just want to have a very light conversation to keep it simple and not offend someone. So for example, when you're in a university, I think the easiest way to talk to someone could be asking them about their schedule, or how was their 8 a.m? What is the best serving dish at the cafeteria? Keep it very general and something that people can easily open up and talk to you about. Just be bold enough to say that you want to go out for coffee or something of that sort. I think the more frank you are and the more bold you are, it makes it easier rather than leaving questions in the air. However, I do feel that in the disarming questions, just continue asking more questions. There needs to be a follow-up question so the conversation does not die down. Because if the conversation dies down, you have kind of lost your chance. So keep that rolling. I think a good example for a follow-up question would be, how many dances are you in? Or what is your favorite dance that you conduct in? Or maybe whose side are you from? So something of that sort could possibly keep it rolling. And the second way to keep the conversation rolling is the prop-based. In this, it is very easy and fun. So you kind of compliment in a very subtle way. We can be like, I really like your kurta. I think my mum would look really nice wearing it. So where'd you get it from? And then you could possibly compliment her nails or maybe her rings, something tangible in that sense. And yeah, conversation flows out of that very easily. So this happens to be a very easy conversation starter because girls really like compliments for starters, and especially subtle compliments, so makes them happy. Easy and breezy. Then the third way to keep the conversation rolling is the situational opener, which is very simple. So it kind of requires you to be in the same setting as the other person, and is as simple as, for example, let's say you're at a party and it's getting really loud at the party. So maybe an easy way is just to walk up to her and be like, it's getting really loud, don't you think? Maybe the DJ is playing an actual really nice song. Would you like to come up and dance to that? The fourth way is to ask her about her opinion. I think that's a very fun way to get to know her values and see what she's comfortable with. So let's say if you're out in a restaurant, you could easily simply ask her, okay, what is your view on these brownies, or what are your thoughts on those? Just keep it casual, right? So even like, for example, if you're out shopping, just be like, okay, what do you think of this color? Is this like a summer appropriate color? Would you opt for it? Something of that sort. So kind of gives her the ability to continue the conversation with you. And then again, you continue that with follow-up questions. I think it's pretty convenient in the sorts that it will help you break the ice by just asking her for her opinion, and we'll keep it rolling. On number 5, we have the social opener, which is a very fun way to get yourself talking to another person. So basically you walk up to someone and you go like, you create the sense of curiosity, right? So you go up to her and you go like, I don't think I've met you before. And then you kind of introduce yourself to her, and I think that's really fun and forward. So you don't have to do the small talk, and it makes it more exciting for the other person as well. Kind of creates this sense of curiosity, the sense of excitement that, oh, someone's come up to talk to me. And then you can just have like a very normal conversation after that. So maybe compliment her or tell her she has really pretty eyes. Women love that. So yeah, when someone really comes up to you and has this confidence to say all of this to you, it kind of gives you this impression that the person is really well connected, maybe has connections and knows the event, or let's say you're in a networking night, so kind of has a know-how of what's happening. So that keeps it exciting, right? Lastly, I am my favorite, the direct opener. So he comes up to you in his alpha male positive energy and just goes like, your laugh's really infectious, you look gorgeous, or something of that sort. Firstly, it's very upfront and confident, which women love, and it's worth the risk because it could land you your first date. It is kind of really interesting thing to think about and would really aid you in starting a conversation and will make it easy for you to charm her. Hit the subscribe button for more insights into the female mind.